Force yourself to be consistent, ladies and gentlemen. There will never be a perfect time. There will never be a day when everything feels right, when motivation is overflowing, when the road ahead looks easy. If you're waiting for that moment, you'll be waiting forever. The truth is, success isn't about how good you are on your best days. It's about what you do on your worst days. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it. It's about pushing forward when everything in you wants to quit. It's about forcing yourself to be consistent even when your mind, your body, and your emotions are telling you to take it easy. Because life will test you. Resistance will show up. Your own thoughts will try to stop you. And in those moments, you have two choices: give in or push through. Those who make it, those who achieve something great, those who separate themselves from the rest, they don't wait for the right mood, the right feeling, or the right time. They move, they act, they force themselves to be consistent. And that is what makes all the difference. You see, everybody wants success, but very few are willing to show up every single day and put in the work when nobody's watching. It's easy to dream. It's easy to set goals, but the real test, that's in the execution. That's in the discipline of forcing yourself. Yes, forcing yourself to be consistent even when you don't feel like it. Because let's be real, motivation fades. That fire you feel after hearing a great speech, after watching an inspiring movie, after seeing someone else win, that fire dies down. And when it does, what's left? What do you do when you wake up and don't feel like putting in the work? That's where most people fall. That's where most people quit. They wait for inspiration to strike again. They wait until they feel ready. And that's the problem. You cannot wait to feel ready. You cannot wait to be inspired. You cannot wait for the perfect moment, the right mood, or the right conditions. If you do, you will never get anywhere. Champions, winners, the ones who make it, they don't rely on feelings. They rely on habits. They rely on discipline. They show up even when they don't want to. Especially when they don't want to, because they know that real progress, real results are not built on occasional bursts of energy. They are built on the grind, on the repetition, on the willingness to do the same thing over and over and over again until mastery is achieved. You might say, but I don't feel like it today. Well, feelings don't pay the bills. Feelings don't build businesses. Feelings don't win championships. What does? Showing up. Showing up on the days when you don't feel like it. Showing up when you're tired, showing up when you're frustrated, showing up when it feels like nothing is working. Because every single time you show up, you're building something inside you. Call it grit, call it mental toughness, call it character. But whatever it is, it's what separates those who dream from those who do. Think about the greats. Think about the legends. They weren't just talented. They weren't just lucky. They were relentless. They were consistent. They put in hours when nobody was watching. They trained when it was hard. They trained when it was hard. They worked when they were tired. And that's what made them great. Not some magic formula, not some overnight breakthrough, but the daily disciplined effort that added up over time. And let's be clear, consistency does not mean perfection. You will mess up. You will have bad days. You will fall off track. That's life. But what matters is what you do next. Do you stay down or do you get back up? Do you quit or do you push through? The ones who win, the ones who succeed, they don't let failure define them. They get back up. They keep going. They don't make excuses. They make progress. So don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start now. Start now. Start messy. Start tired. Start unsure, but start. And then show up again tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. Keep going, because success isn't found in one grand moment. It's found in the small, unseen, daily actions that stack up over time. And one day when you look back, you'll realize that forcing yourself to be consistent wasn't just the key to success. It was the key to becoming the person you were meant to be. The human mind is tricky. It's wired for comfort, for safety, for familiarity. It wants to keep you where you are because where you are is known. The moment you try to step out, the moment you try to push yourself, that resistance shows up. You wake up early to hit the gym and your mind says, adjust 5 more minutes. You sit down to work and suddenly your mind reminds you of 100 distractions. You start something new and your mind whispers, what if you fail? That's the battle. That's the fight. And most people lose it not because they aren't capable, but because they listen to that voice. They let that resistance win. But here's the truth. You are not your thoughts. You are not that voice in your head telling you to quit, to delay, to doubt yourself. You are the one who decides. You are the one who takes action of it. And if you don't take control of your mind will take control of you. It will trick you into staying the same. It will convince you to stay in your comfort zone. It will come up with every excuse, every reason, every logical sounding argument for why today isn't the day, why now isn't the time, why maybe you should wait. And if you listen, if you give in, you'll stay exactly where you are. So what do? You override it. You force yourself to move. You don't negotiate with your mind. You don't argue. You don't sit there thinking about how hard it is. You just do it. The moment you hear that hesitation creeping in, the moment you feel that resistance, that's your cue to act. Don't wait. Don't debate. Just move. Because the longer you wait, the louder that voice gets, the stronger that resistance becomes. But if you act fast, if you move before your mind has a chance to talk you out of it, you win. Think about how many times you've talked yourself out of something. How many times you've said, I'll start tomorrow. How many times you've let fear, doubt, or procrastination stop you. And now think about this. What if in those moments you had just moved? What if instead of thinking you had acted, where would you be right now? How much further would you have gone? That's the power of taking control. That's the power of forcing yourself to do what needs to be done before your mind convinces you otherwise. And it won't be easy. Your mind will fight back. That voice will get louder. It will find new ways to trick you. Some days it will disguise itself as logic. It's smarter to rest today. Some days it will disguise itself as self-care. You deserve a break. Some days it will hit you with doubt. Maybe this isn't for you. But the trick is recognizing that voice for what it is. Resistance, not truth. Not reason, just resistance. And when you recognize it, you can push past it. Every time you push past it, you get stronger. Every time you override that hesitation, you take back control. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. What was once difficult becomes automatic. What once required force becomes habit. And before you know it, you've built momentum. You've built discipline. You've built a mindset that doesn't wait, doesn't hesitate, doesn't make excuses. It just moves. It just does. That's the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not intelligence. It's the ability to act in spite of resistance. The ability to move even when they don't feel like it. The ability to take control of their mind instead of letting their mind control them. That's the key. That's the battle. And every single day you have to fight it. Because if you don't, that resistance will win. And it will keep winning until you stand up, take control, and refuse to let your mind hold you back any longer. You have to decide right here, right now. Are you going to keep letting your mind control you, or are you going to take control? Are you going to keep making excuses, or are you going to show up no matter what? Because at the end of the day, it's not about talent, luck, or circumstances. It's about consistency. It's about forcing yourself to do what needs to be done, even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable, even when no one is watching. The ones who succeed, the ones who build something great, the ones who rise above, they don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They don't wait to feel ready. They start, they show up, they push through. And one day when you look back, you'll realize that every small, consistent effort you made, every battle you fought against resistance, every time you moved forward when you didn't feel like it, that's what built you. That's what made you stronger. That's what set you apart.